Oh boys, we're back out here. You can see I'm still waiting on parts, so that's great. And I got a little bored, so part of getting this ready to run is making sure we're going to do these boots. I want to be able to run it like as it is in the truck when we run it, so we can put the cab down and start it and run it and drive it if it drives, and not worry about smoking the motor with schmoo. So I wasn't gonna film this, but I figured I would just give you guys an update. If you find an old truck in a field and it's got one of these older, I think they're Donaldson filters on it, it's backwards, but the filter flows, the dirty air comes in the center and it flows through the filter and comes to the outside of these canisters. And what happens is, especially up here in the Northeast, the friggin' canisters rot. So then this is what happened. I think a lot of what happened to James's truck, other than spinning crank bearings, these rot, and then you're essentially allowing the motor to breathe unfiltered air, which dusts the motor. So if you notice in all these videos, I pull the inlet off and I run the truck without the inlet. Well, that's why I do that, so that I'm not sucking crap you can't see through the motor. So what I'm going to have to do here is we're going to take this canister off, and I'm going to cut out these bad sections here. We'll cut them out, and we'll find some metal and scab it in there, and it'll be hidden by the strap. And then this has got to be painted anyway. This color, I don't know why somebody decided to paint this beautiful truck this ugly ass cream, but somebody did. So damn it, boys. She's friggin' pooched. Friggin' rusty junk. I was worried about that. Sucks. It's wasted. There ain't gonna be nothing left of that. You're gonna be able to tap right on it, and it's just gonna. Not great for the motor, fellas. Balls. Well, huge thanks to Jason Douglas and Brandon LeCaire for getting me this new inlet that the emergency shutdown flap actually works on. So we got everything transferred over. I'm just bolting it on now. So I'll finish that up. I forgot to turn the camera on before, so that's my fault, boys. But anyway, that's where we're at. I wanted to make sure to get that done because we're gonna have this inlet off for a while, so now I can close the flap, stuff a towel in there, and I don't have to worry so much about like mice getting in the blowers and blah 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 blah. All right, boys, welcome back. We finally started getting shit in. I got the right gasket. Look at this. Oh, look at her. Huh? Look at that. Wild. So now we can like finally start putting something together. So we're gonna get this on, then we're gonna put everything else on this side, then we're gonna button up the other side. We got some hoses, we got clamps. Things are looking up today. Let's keep our fingers crossed we don't hit any obstacles. Well, that's been like an excessively long time coming, but yeah, mint. I ain't mad at that. So as you can see, my lines worked out well. You can get to them. I mean, not easily, but you could easily, well, not easily, but you could get a wrench in this way if you had to, which was kind of the point. So that's good. The throttle linkage is hooked up, kinda. I gotta bolt it in up there, but it's there. We have a new shutdown cable we will put on. Yeah, I got a new one of those, so we'll install that while we're here. This one was just a little bit junky, so we got a new one of them. We could do the other side now, so bring it back over there when I get over there. Well, boys, I cannot begin to tell you how good this feels. We are getting there. Friggin' pumped. Cooling system is buttoned up. Well, you know, minus this. This doesn't count. So here's the deal up here. I think I ordered radiator hoses today. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see if Amazon actually comes through. I doubt it, but these are all on. That's all on and tight. Even better news, we got everything on the bottom side ready to cheech, and I gotta tell you, I'm really pumped with how it came out. Look at her, bud. It's friggin' lovely. Everything is friggin' new. All the hose clamps are lined up, because I'm mildly anal retentive, which you guys know. So I gotta just jump in the shop real quick and get this thing was busted when I took it apart, so we're gonna put a new one in. I just didn't do it yet, but that's the last thing under here, and she's ready for action. A couple of y'all mentioned, you know, what does the inside of the radiator look like? There was no schmoo that came out of the bottom of these, and on my 359 it was a disaster, so I have high hopes. But regardless, the radiator's pretty pooched. So I think I'm just gonna buy a radiator and a shroud. Like, the shroud is destroyed. I don't know if you can see it on this side so much. It's really not that bad over here, but if you look at the fins, like, they're in rough shape. I guess at one point he was going down the road and had the fan come off and go into the radiator, and it didn't like actually damage the what do you call it? It didn't puncture it, but it scarred it up pretty good. And then here, see the shroud's all busted right there. So I think I'm just there's another over there in that corner. I think I'm just gonna what do you call it, get a new radiator and shroud. I'm pretty sure I know where there is one, so I'm gonna snatch it if I can. But that's the update. Next we're gonna do these heater core lines and that's going to make me very happy. So that'll be about it for the cooling system after that. And then I still got to finish changing the oil. We drained the lubrifier, if you remember. So I got to do that. I got to drain the oil pan. My filter and everything is in for the lubrifier, and I have engine oil filters, and I have engine oil. So we're slowly but surely getting there, fellas. Yeah, I'll keep you posted with... Oh, I gotta go get a cooling filter too, and I gotta make hoses for this. Well, boys, finally got them lines off there, huh? God, they've been bugging me since I got this thing. So that's pretty mint. I took all these like hose clamps off. I don't even know what you call them. I got 2 more to get off here, but they're going to be the same size as this one, I believe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the store and just get a bunch of these, and then at least one that's bigger size. It'll fit, should fit all of them in it. It was right here, and everything, all these went around in there in one big thing, kind of held them tight there. So that's the plan there. I can't believe, I'm like super shocked we got them out of there without running anything. That they were like the worst looking lines I think I've ever seen. But like they're gone now, so I'm like really pumped about it. I put a hose end on the dash 10 here. There was nothing left of them line to go off of, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the store and get all these clamps and shit, and then we'll route that line, and then I'll mark it, pull it all out of there, and then bring it in and cut it. Do the same with the other line. Friggin' back. Got cut. Oh no, there's my spritzer. Friggin', almost time for a beer, fellas. Alright, let's see. Be right for a good spritzing. Boy, howdy, they don't want to go on. Ooh. 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 That's all schmoo from around here, I think. It looks like I must have done a piss poor job at cleaning that when I cleaned up that thermostat housing. Squeak. Oh yeah. And they're nice and deep like.
That's it, boy. Get in there nice and deep like.
Oh shit. How am I gonna do this? So I wanna do it like, I think I wanna do it with this out like that so it's not cutting you. Yeah, when you do when you pull the valve cover. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Please. Yeah, that's fine. Boy, don't these things get on there. They really friggin' get on there. Holy hell, boys. Oh, freaking cut it to get it back off, I think. And then we did this one to the inside like that. I think that'll be good. Yeah, that'll work. Put that there. And then we gotta get my fat ass in here. Oh. They are flexible, boys, but they're like, got a wire in there, so it ain't like, it's not happy about being flexible, if you know what I mean. There we go. Golly. We gotta get up in here. I'm sorry about my ass, fellas. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's better. I don't think that looks terrible. Yeah, it's a little bit. It's a little bit. But I don't think we're gonna get rid of all of it. Oh. Boy, I am friggin'. It's warm out today. It's super muggy. And also, there's my disgusting fat body that's not helping. Oh yeah. Beautiful. This one. It's perfect, boys. It's friggin' perfect. Just using my wrist on these, like, they don't gotta be hose clamp. It ain't holding the truck together. I just get them snug because it's a pretty big ratchet. So. Alright, so then for my next trick, we got the silicone for here, which I believe went like that, and then into there. So we are gonna make a cut like here. Where's the thing? There it is. Hopefully we don't cut it too small. That would suck. Oh yeah. that. That'll be alright. Then what we'll do is, I think I'll just put a zip tie around that just so it looks a little bit more presentable. But that's friggin', dude, almost there. I got this hose yet, and I just ordered a bunch of silicone hose to do the cooling filter. Come down to here, and then this line goes to here. We're gonna take this fitting out, and we're gonna put a damn, I don't know if you guys can even see that. Might be aberrant. Nobody here. Let's see. Oh. So you see this fitting here was set up for a push lock line. We're gonna use silicone, so I'm gonna replace this with a tube nipple, and it goes to there. So that'll be that. And then, like I said, these here for the cooling system filter. I got silicone hose coming for those, so it'll all match. It's all black. I cannot deal with that blue silicone hose. I just think it looks like our friggin' Honda. We can't have that. The other good news is I got stainless clamps for all these hoses to replace what was here, what was left of what was here. I searched out the original manufacturer of the Peterbilt hose clamps. They still make them, actually. A place called JM Products, I think, out of, San Jose, California. But they only sell to manufacturers, so, I mean, they would sell to me, but the friggin' clamps were $13 a piece, and I need like a friggin' 100 of them. And I like the truck, but I don't like the truck for $1,300 of hose clamps. So McMaster Car is where I ended up ordering the clamps, and they're nice stainless rubber. They look pretty close to the original, but they're a little bit thinner. I'll show you because we're gonna do those next. I'll probably just time lapse that because nobody really cares. Well, boys, I gave up on the fast forward deal, but that's trimmed to the right size, and you can see what we were doing on the clamps here. I had to make that bracket up in there. That was a pain in the ass. But now she is all back factory the way she was. So that's pretty cool. The other thing I did was I got the line on. I ran the line for up here for the intake gauge, and I came a different way with it. I came down this way and through factory clamps. A little bit of a change. It's plugged in, but I gotta do the dashboard side now. I didn't like it going up here because when you go to take this valve cover off, it's a total nightmare. There's like way too much shit in there as it is, and I'm gonna have to go. I ordered the silicone hose with enough to go that same way with the silicone for the coolant filter, and I'm gonna try to do that because it sucks to get this valve cover off. And I have more room to go back through that way with that silicone, so I may do that. But that's what we got there. Otherwise, it's got to come up through. I haven't made a decision yet. So yeah. Oh, and I put the clamps on. She's all clamped up right there too, both sides. Friggin' mint, boys. It's starting to look like something. Boy, I can't wait to run it. Just looking through here, there's so many more hoses we gotta do. There's just like 8 million of them, but I just gotta be patient, stick with the game plan. That's gonna do it for this video. We're gonna finish this one off. I ordered a coolant filter, a new filter for this, and we're waiting on a silicone line, and then in the next video we'll do that. We'll do the oil change because I got the stuff for that, and that last hose that's up there, and then then we can put coolant in it, see if it's gonna bleed out all over the place. Hope not. Or end up in the pan because maybe I dicked up the water pump. Who knows? So that's the plan. Wow, that's obscenely bright. I got stupid freaking GoPro light, and all it does is like blind me. But you know, so many of you complained that you couldn't see in the video, so I bought you some stuff. You know, you're welcome. Hopefully, one more video of horse shit, and then we can fire it up and see what we got. Maybe it'll build air this time. We'll let it run. Dude, like I said, we should be. Oh, I got to do that what do you call that? Intake. The air filter, like canister. We got to fix that still. So we'll do all that in the next video, and then we'll get some runtime on her after that. So, thanks for watching. Stay tuned.